Today's episode is sponsored by Bomber Jackets.
Okay, so shouldn't have to deal with it as much. Fuck, it's annoying.
You look like a black Power Ranger.
I look like a black Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Dope.
But like off the new Disney ones.
Oh.
Wait, who does Power Rangers now? Is it Disney?
I thought. Oh, right, because they sold, right?
I don't know.
Some shit.
You know what? No. I don't know who the fuck does Power Rangers anymore, but it would be on Disney Plus if Disney had it. Unless they're just waiting. In that case, whatever. I just saw Turbo the Power Rangers movie recently.
How was it?
For shits and giggles. It was,
It was what it was.
It was Turbo a Power Rangers movie. It's pretty fun. There were some interesting things that happened.
Of course.
It's like, okay, cool, whatever. But it was fun to go back and watch it. It was on in the background. I didn't care. So I figured I was like, man, I kind of feel like watching Power Rangers. And then I was like, shit, I need to start Turbo over again. 'Cause I don't remember shit from Turbo. So
Turbo was fun.
Yeah, so I started Turbo Power Rangers movie.
I just never understood the kid turning into an adult.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't think they ever clarified it enough to where I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid because he gets like an adult body, but his voice is exactly the same.
Hey, yeah,
Cool.
look at me, I'm buff. And like, it'd be funny if you guys like, morph into Turbo. Hey guys. The first time they do it, it's like, fuck, man, puberty hits you hard.
Blue Ranger Turbo Power. I think it's like Storm Chaser or something. I can't remember his car, but they like say their car and they're like blah 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 Turbo Power. Oh my god. Hello, and welcome to the TopCup podcast, a weekly conversational podcast where three, usually, but this time two buds talk out their butts to fill your cup. Some blue milk.
Is that okay? I was gonna say, is that a Star Wars thing?
That is a Star Wars thing. Blue milk, green milk, whatever. Whatever you fancy there.
That'd be funny. Like, you know how we're saying with the sponsor spots. You're just like, today's episode is brought to you by
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge.
And guess what? We're giving away free tickets to Galaxy's Edge for 2 people. All you gotta do is like this channel, subscribe, leave a comment, and share.
God, that sounds so cringy.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
It's real bad. But yeah.
I can't. Eventually, our videos are gonna like, Daniel said what on the TopCup podcast. You'll never believe what so many different versions. So many different versions of like Daniel said. Like Daniel said this. You'll never believe what Daniel said. How could Daniel say? Just like so.
I'm glad I'm so popular.
But that's why we'll only ever have Daniel. Like we'll never.
Daniel said.
Like for Joel and me, like we'll just have a regular, or Breana, Joel, me, whoever, just regular things. But for specifically your videos, you're just like, Daniel said this. You'll never believe stuff like that. Just make people go like, what the fuck is up with Daniel? Turns out absolutely nothing. They're just the most boring videos.
Jesus.
So we needed something.
If you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate the views, but we also have audio versions of the podcast, as we have for the entirety of this channel.
I don't know where you were going with that. I was like, since ever?
Yeah, for the entirety of this channel, and yet most of our views come from YouTube, which understandable. But thank you to our audio listeners on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. I think people listen to us on Google. So maybe. I don't even know if people use Google Podcasts anymore.
You're not talking loud enough on the mic, Daniel.
Okay, so
I'll raise it a bit for you. You're usually pretty decent at that.
Yeah, I am. I don't know what's going on. I still have more gain to use.
I mean, it's ever so slight.
Weird. Anyhow, do we have housekeeping?
Do we have housekeeping? No.
We might be taking a break for the holiday.
Right. Yeah. So
I don't know if that's gonna be for Christmas and New Year or
yeah.
what.
next week is the 23rd for us. So it's
Christmas.
It's gonna be Christmas. Might do things with people, family, friends. Might go home. And then the following week will be New Year's. And then the week after that will be my birthday. So
oh shit, we got a lot going on for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, so we'll try to record if something. Maybe if not, it's not going to be on the normal schedule. We might have to fit something in on a random day.
Off day, yeah.
Yeah. In terms of videos, unintentionally, we have some that are still backed up. We just posted the TopCup 3, and we have like 4 videos since then that we haven't posted. So they're all backlogged that we need to try to get out.
Those will get out by Christmas at least, right?
By Christmas. Joel's final video still
hasn't come out.
It still hasn't come out. It's because TopCup gave me so much it was just so much annoying crap going on. But yeah, that one should hopefully come out today, if not tomorrow morning. But yeah,
cool.
For those of you wondering who the hell's talking, because I forgot we didn't do that.
Right.
Daniel.
So I am your host, Daniel Arroyo, alongside my coaster, John Orivitas.
Hello.
Hey, it's probably the best introduction he's ever had.
What do you mean?
Because usually you're like, sup. So you're like,
Yep. Sup.
That's me.
How's it going?
Oh my God. We tangent too much.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta work on that. We gotta do some practice run throughs.
Some practice run throughs.
We gotta fit some time. Maybe if we didn't get food when we start, we wouldn't chew up like 45 minutes of time that we can use.
Yeah, because we get here and I think that happened last time. We got here and we just ate for the first hour, and we're just like, we should probably get working.
We should probably get working. Yeah,
we should probably do that sometime.
Yeah, we should probably eat before recording. Okay, so I guess that's it for housekeeping. God. Well, before we get into the Star Wars talk, because that's what everyone wants to hear, and that's all I want to talk about, really. Fucking God, I've been on such a Star Wars trip recently.
This weekend, Star Wars, the final of the new trilogy, right?
Of the Skywalker saga.
Skywalker saga, okay. The final of the Skywalker saga is finally going to be coming out, so everyone's kind of hyped on that, right? Did the last one do well or not?
Last Jedi did extremely well, if I recall, but it was extremely divided.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was very controversial.
Okay. Yeah, because there was a lot of things that happened in that one, right?
Yeah.
I
can't for the life of me remember the director's name. I just know it wasn't Abrams. And I was just talking about it the other day too. Anyway, he just took a few chances.
Right.
Too many for a lot of the Star Wars community, to the point where Dominic didn't really like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, Dominic of all fucking people.
Yeah, and between me and him, it was very polarized. And I enjoyed The Last Jedi. Joey and I enjoyed The Last Jedi. We actually had a couple of very in-depth conversations about The Last Jedi. I wonder how many times I could say The Last Jedi.
I don't know, but it won't be the last time you say Last Jedi, last Jedi.
He who last first, last.
Right. Before we get into all that, we wanted to talk about Xbox, because Daniel is the biggest gamer I know. So talking about games and all that, it's
Burn blue.
I hate it. It's always so fun. What was it? Was it on Friday? Thursday. It was Thursday. That's when I went to go see Jumanji.
Fuck, what's today? Monday.
During the streamies, not the streamies. That happened.
Game Awards?
The Game Awards. They both happened really close by.
They did.
The Game Awards, Xbox came out of fucking nowhere and was just like, sup, bitches? Bam! Here's the new Xbox.
Project Scarlet is now Xbox Series X.
I like Sexbox. Joel got mad at me when I said that.
Fuck, that is great.
I know, right?
God damn it.
He got mad. He's like, I will accept your fridge memes. I will accept your Death Stranding memes, but not this.
Sexbox.
This is horrible. I'm like, it's fucking great. But yeah, it's a girthy boy.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll get into that.
Tall boy.
I wanted to real quickly tell you how I found out about this.
Go ahead.
We were getting out Jumanji, right?
Yeah.
Breana and I just saw it. And I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, oh shit, Twitter's blowing up. And I'm like, Xbox. I'm like, what? And I'm like, holy shit, they released a new Xbox. And Breana and I stopped right then and there. We watched the fucking thing. And we're like,
freezing cold, raining.
no, we're inside. We're just like staring at it. And we're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I like it. But interesting.
Yeah.
Breana was like, I don't like the design. And I'm like, really? It's like, it's huge. And I'm like,
Is
it though?
Like it's 2.5. I eyeballed it. It's 2.5 controllers tall.
Yeah, no,
which is about the length of a standard Xbox.
I did the exact same when I got home. I looked at the picture and I'm just like, wait a minute. That's where it goes halfway on the controller. And I got mine. I lined it up. I'm like, this is almost identical. X and Y look exactly the same. Z obviously is adding some girth to it, but like I'm like, if it's bigger than the Xbox One X, then it's only slightly. Mm-hmm. It is definitely not as big as the original Xbox One.
Oh fuck no.
So I'm just like, I think it'll be fine, and you can actually lay it in like standing or on its side.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So that'll be nice. That's
actually pretty awesome.
But so after we find him, we watched the video. We're like, oh shit! And Breana was like, oh, is this during like the Game Awards? I'm like, yeah. And it's like, oh, that would have been cool to see. And I'm like, yeah. Oh well, it wasn't that big. It's the Game Awards. Like I like watching them, but like it's not E3. You know, it's not as production amazing things. It's always like they have a few trailers here and there, but oh well. We walk. We get past CS, which is customer service, and I happen to look to my left, pamphlets. Watch the streamies here at Cinemark. Or not the streamies, the fucking Game Awards. And I just stop. I'm like, are you fucking telling me that in
just
one
Jumanji 2
that we just watched
Jumanji Game Awards?
And Brianna's like, yeah, it's playing in one of the theaters. I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? And she's like, I did. And I'm like, when? It's like, oh, a while back. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking remember a while back. And they're like, breathe. I was like, fuck. I was like, God damn it. It's always been my dream to watch one of these things in like a cinematic experience. And this is an actual cinematic. It's
always been my dream in the past 9 years that the Game Awards have been a thing.
Yeah.
To watch it in a big ass screen.
And I was like, you know what? Fine. You know what? No. I'm only on this hype because of the Xbox. And I would like to see that trailer. Other than that, I don't really want to see people walking up and like, I won Best Actor. Yay. Like, no, with a few occasional teasers here and there. I was like, no, you know what? This is okay. But I swear to God, if they fucking do E3 here, you bet your sorry little ass that we are fucking going to this goddamn
God.
thing.
Imagine getting up at 7 a.m.
I will do it.
Theater.
I will do it for
and watch E3 for 2 hours.
Dude, because I've always said, like, imagine watching E3 on the OLED.
For 3 days?
Fuck it.
It's like $60.
Dude, whenever they do the world premiere and the screen goes black and it's just like that text, I've always like, fuck, on OLED, this must be beautiful. Theaters are pretty close to that. Imagine they're like, fuck it, E3, you guys get the IMAX theater.
Oh shit.
I'd just be like,
yeah.
It would be amazing.
Fucking let's lobby for it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We have 2 people on the inside.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Happen.
Just
plant
go
the
in.
Seeds.
Yeah, just be like, hey, like, this is the thing. This is what the community wants. Start a petition. You know? Show them the top this video. Rally the people.
Rally the people. Band together, people.
It's a light the fire and they will come. I don't know what they
You're mixing two different movies, son. You might be mixing like 100 different movies, but one of them has to do with Field of Dreams.
Oh, what is it?
If you build it, they will come.
Oh, I don't fucking
Well,
know.
it's something close to that.
Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
Is that baseball
Kevin
movie?
Costner, yeah.
Okay.
Built the field in the cornfield.
Yeah, Brianna's been on a fucking
yeah.
like,
A little bender.
of sports movies.
Yeah, inspired by true stories.
Yeah, because they're all on Disney Plus, so she's just watching through them, and I'm like, ugh.
To be fair, Disney makes most of them.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was trying to watch the Game Awards, mainly just watch it along with Kind of Funny.
Right. That's what Joel was saying. Like
he actually got to see a lot more than I did. I came in very late, I think somewhere around halfway.
It was like 3 hours long, to be fair. 2.
Yeah. And I ended up dropping off. So I was looking at it while I was at work. I was going through IGN. I was like, all right, IGN's definitely going to have the coverage of what I missed. Let's see what, game here. This person won this. This person won this. No. Okay. No Batman. No Batman. No Batman. No Batman. No Batman.
Jesus.
No Batman. No Batman. Xbox something. Okay. No Batman. No Batman. Wait, what the fuck?
wait. Hold on.
Xbox releases Xbox Series X. What? Click on it. Project Scarlet is now Xbox Series X. What the fuck?
I didn't even know it was the Scarlet. I actually thought, like, on initial impressions, I thought it was like a whole new thing.
That's what I thought. I just saw it. I was like, oh, is this like a stream box kind of thing? Like I didn't know Xbox was working on this. Okay, kudos to them. You know, something to battle Stadia. I thought the Xbox streaming thing was gonna be its own thing, but if it's a box, fuck it.
And then and then I saw the size and I'm like, that's a little bit bigger for a streaming console. Okay. And I'm like, wait, is this like an actual PC kind of thing? And then I'm like, no. This is Scarlet. And it's just like, wait, what?
This is your new Xbox.
It was.
And wow, goddamn, it is a beefy boy.
It is. Yeah. So it is. It looks like a miniature PC.
It does. All the tower memes.
Yeah, all the
tower memes that have spawned from it so far.
I believe that's an ITX build. I don't know for sure. And computers, the normal size computers are called an ATX build. And then ITX is like a smaller, compact version. And then there's something called mini ITX, which is even smaller, or it's mini ATX. I don't really remember. I don't really care anymore about that. I just am like, I have a thing. I put the thing and I click the thing and it turns on.
You know what I do know? It has a disc tray.
It does have a disc tray.
That made me very happy.
It does,
because I didn't see the disc tray at first. And I saw it. I was like, oh, good God. That's why I thought it was a stream box.
Right.
But then I actually clicked on it and the image blew up a little bit. And then I saw the disc tray. I was like, is this the Xbox? And I kept reading. It's like, yep, Project Scarlet, now Xbox Series X revealed. I was like, holy shit. Then I watched the trailer and I was like, okay, I guess you can see where you wouldn't know that this is not a game.
Right.
So it just kept going, showed some Halo. I was like, okay, cool. Like, might be like streaming thing, you know? And then it popped up, like it did the outline, and then it popped, like solidified the design, and it was like Xbox Series X. And I was like, fuck, this is cool.
It looks really cool. I really like the a hive kind of design with the green glow.
Yeah. Oh man, that green just fucking sells it for me.
I'm just like, dude, that looks fucking
I am
dope.
fucking in.
Yeah, I told you, well, I mean, I'm getting that day one. Like, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't know about day one. I saw my my 1S.
See, that's why I told him.
It might take me a while.
Yeah. Because like Halo Infinite is coming out day one with it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. To be fair, all these games are going to be backwards compatible.
True, yeah.
Yeah. And like I was telling Joel, I'm like, this is not a console I need. This is totally want. My Xbox One X already handles games 4K 60 FPS beautifully. I don't have a 4K 120 hertz display. That shit's expensive. And it's also hard to find. Like, there are a few monitors that can do it, but like to do it correctly, that gets expensive. And And then sure as hell I don't have any fucking 8K shit. Really, those are really more leaning towards TVs.
Yeah.
But
you'd rather have a monitor.
I'd rather have a monitor.
Yeah.
If we can get a TV, hey John. I'm not gonna say no. But personally, I think I would rather have an OLED TV than a high refresh rate TV. 4K OLED, I'm fine. Fuck it, I'm fine. I'll be happy. LG, how's it going? We wrap your phones. I'd pull up, but it's there. He has one. He has one.
LG G8 Think Q.
Yeah,
I don't just say the full title for anybody.
Yeah, there you go. I have one too. And you know what we also had before this?
LG G6, bitch.
Yeah, I had a
Legacy. He had a G4.
I had a G4. What's my monitor? LG.
I had an LG Shine. Whoa, throwback. Everyone loves a mirror phone.
What's I got other friends to get the V20.
One of our friends had a V30.
There you go.
While.
There you go.
Hashtag
One more needs to be said. One more needs to be said. How's it going, beautiful?
We love LG. Hashtag not sponsored.
Life's good.
Life is so good.
Anyways, the Xbox.
I wonder if that came out. If you can, I want you to go in the video and trace my finger.
Did you try
I did the logo.
I don't know how hard that would be, but maybe we'll see.
Track my finger.
Oh God, I'll just put an image.
The Xbox.
But anyways, yeah, going back to the Xbox. Yeah, no, Halo's gonna be coming out with it, and I kind of want to get it. I know what I'm getting if I get it, and it's more powerful than my Xbox. Better shadows, better texture, and all that.
Ray tracing, right?
Ray tracing, yeah. Ray tracing is a big one.
Fuck yeah. Gotta make that shit look good.
Yeah. I think a lot of people underestimate just how much lighting can change a game. Like, if you go back to a lot of games, you can make a lot of them look really nice just by updating the lighting and the shaders and that. Like, yeah, textures will make it different, but like, so if you know anything about VR or not VR, VFX, there's some like on the texture packets, some of them just have the textures like it's basically flat.
Yeah. And
it's not until light hits them that the textures know how to like make it like show that there's a groove in stuff like that. Because they'll just look flat because it's just flat lighting. And then once you throw light rays and stuff like that, then it knows how to like shine, and then like the textures really come through. So it's just like lighting makes a huge fucking difference.
It does. It does.
And then like,
see, if I did that,
you're a dick. And if I did this, it's not spinning. It doesn't want to spin. Anyways,
lighting makes a huge difference.
Yeah, because Joel was saying like while he really loved Resident Evil 2, one of his complaints. No, I need more over here. Yeah, just a little more. Can't notice a difference, but yeah,
me neither.
One of the things with Resident Evil he was saying is like, whenever they'd smile, their teeth would be stupid bright.
God,
like the game was beautiful, but whenever like you see their teeth are just white, and it's just like
smile in that game,
I guess, or just whenever you see the teeth. Like the whole character could be in shadow, but then like their teeth and like they'd be bright, and
that's fucking creepy.
And it's not like really bright, but it's noticeable that it's a different shade, and it's just like what, why? But then he's like, but like with the ray tracing, like that should handle that beautifully, and I'm like, yeah. And I was also saying that should help with skin tones and stuff like that. The highlights on their face, the shadows, because sometimes characters look really flat in lighting, and it's just like, why? Like, this looks bad. And sometimes not sometimes, but this is also like on developers. I think Red Dead is a perfect example of this. Tone mapping. If you have a good team that works really well on that and gets it down, sometimes you don't really need ray tracing, because if you can get that tone mapping down, fucking looks beautiful because Red Dead does not have ray tracing, but it is one of the nicest looking fucking games. The shadows are beautiful. When it's dark and you have a little lamp, beautiful. Street lamps, beautiful. The sun rays, the God rays, all that, beautiful. I would put that up to something that has ray tracing and say, can you tell the difference? And I think it would be minimal, if anything. But that's just really good tone mapping. So I can only imagine that game with ray tracing would be nice. But anyways,
fucking ridiculous.
Going a little on about that. Basically, the main point is I know that if I got this new Xbox, it's just better graphic fidelity, I think is what I'm trying to say. In terms of 4K 60, I would have that. HDR, I'd have that. It's just more, do I want more particle effects? Do I want better textures? Do I want better anti-aliasing? And I'm like, and for some games, that makes a difference. If I'm playing like God of War, I know this isn't on Xbox, but you get my idea. God of War, Red Dead, Last of Us. In those games, that matters a little bit more because, yeah, you're there for the environment. You're taking it in. And a game that's like Halo, Call of Duty, though Call of Duty Modern Warfare looks beautiful, you're not really looking at all of the textures or the world because it's too fast-paced and there's so much shit going on. You're not really going to have time.
Yeah, but in a game like Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
oh yeah,
where it'll have a feature where you can just walk around and just explore shit. And people put a lot of fucking work into those environments.
Oh, they look nice.
They look real fucking good.
Yeah. Still credit, by the way, to fucking like Battlefield and Modern Warfare, like for making like beautifully looking shooter games. They don't have to look beautiful. Like that's for sure, because but they do.
Puts out this sick looking cinematic.
Yeah.
And then you get the game. It's like boop, it's like the original Doom.
It's like, here you go. Have fun. It's like, all right. Have you ever seen like those images of like those texture packs that's just super low texture, and they're essentially just blocks.
Fuck.
It's fucking hilarious. There's like one for Red Dead and there's one for GTA. Playing on that must be fun.
So pretty much most games that you can mod.
Yeah.
Witcher,
I think as well has one. It's dumb, but yeah, no. And then like for my own Xbox, I would probably just give it a Breana. Because again, the Xbox One X.
And then Brianna's Xbox?
That also. I don't know. Okay, see that's
it's like, you know what? That's your problem.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Give it to your sister.
Because like Joel was saying, like, okay, so I was talking to Joel about this, and one of the things he likes about the Xbox is he likes the more industrial kind of like feel of it. It's like this is a console. This is or not a console. This is a machine to run the game. Yeah. It's no longer, because he was saying like one of his issues with like a lot of the Xboxes that come out with like my Halo Xbox, though it looks dope, just saying. And some of like the Fortnite Xbox, some Madden Xbox, all that.
So the exclusive,
collectible
Xbox,
ones.
Yeah.
He's like, he felt like those Xbox were more toys. Like he's like,
they're just gimmicky.
Yeah, they're gimmicky. They're toyish. They're childish. They're not. You can't really take them as seriously. But like with this Xbox, the Series X, with it looking more like a computer, like it's there to do its job and out of sight. You're focused on the game. You're not there going like, look at my fucking shiny silver and blue Xbox, guys. Look at it. It's so beautiful, right? And that's what he's like. He's like, I like this because it looks like it's just there to do its job. And a part of me agrees, because now my issue is, what the fuck am I going to do with my Xbox? I don't want to give it away. It's a Halo limited edition. Does that mean it's worth anything? Not necessarily. Does it mean it looks cool? Fuck yes. So it's like, what do I do with it? I don't know. My Xbox One X, that's a base model. I can get rid of that. I don't give a shit. It's fine.
The one you keep for sentiment.
Yeah. So it's just
also, Joel, one thing you must know about me by now is that I fucking love gimmicks. And fuck you, because I know goddamn well that Death Stranding PS4 is sexy as fuck.
It does look nice.
And there's no way you don't like that.
It does look nice. Also, are they doing like a Last of Us
Love
PS4? PS5?
I would assume so. I wouldn't see why not. I mean,
imagine it just has like a gold inlays of like the butterfly.
Ugh. I think it's a moth.
Is it a moth?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Just Ellie's tattoo.
Ellie's tattoo is like a golden lay on the expo on it, and it's a beautiful gun steel gray.
Oof.
Or matte black kind of thing.
Oof. That'd be nice.
It would be nice.
It'd be nice.
You mean to tell me you wouldn't fucking buy that, Joel? Fuck you.
Honestly, I'd take like a rusty orange, like rusty brown kind of thing.
To go with more like vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That actually looked pretty sick. PlayStation. You out there.
You need a render artist? He's your man. He's not.
I'm working on stuff.
He's working on stuff.
Getting better.
But yeah, so other than that, obviously there were controversies with the name. A lot of people don't like it. Yeah. Joel likes it. He thinks it. He says it makes sense. I think it's fine. I told him, like, honestly, in my opinion, like, there's only so much you can do. Like, when your competitor literally is the same name, just a new number, it's hard to, like, get people to be on board with, like, this name makes sense. It's like, bro, like, it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like, obviously, that's the most simplistic as you can get, and it's the easiest to follow. So, yeah, I can understand people be like, this new name is stupid. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess compared to this easy to follow format. Yeah. But, like, does it work? Yeah. Is it the end of the day, like, end of the world? Not necessarily. Like, can I understand some people getting confused by saying, like, I want the Xbox One X and the Xbox One Series X? Sure, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Will it make a big deal? Maybe not. I don't think so.
Well, you tell that to the 13-year-old boy that wants a Series X. His grandma buys an Xbox One S.
Okay, One S, that would make a difference. But as long as they emphasize the X, I think they're fine.
It's like it starts with an X, ends with an X, grandma.
Yeah, like, because again, for the most part, the Xbox One X is a good machine. It can handle. It can, again, I've said this. My computer, I built it a year before the Xbox One X. Guess what? Only one of those things can do 4K 60 FPS. And it's not my computer. And like, I didn't go balls to the wall computer. No, I built a $700, $800 computer. The fuck, man? Like, why don't I get 4K 60? Optimization. That's one of the other things. Games are optimized. They know what things to get rid of. Yeah. You know what anti-aliasing is?
Yeah.
Basically, is think of a line. Cube. If it's like diagonal. Anti-aliasing kind of just moves it out, so it's a little bit more refined.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Cool.
And so that's what I was saying, like, to Joel, I'm like, in games like Modern Warfare, you don't need high anti-aliasing. Does it make it look pretty? Sure. Do you need a lot? Not really. Why would you? Fucking everything's going by so fast. You're not going to notice. It's fine. So that's why I'm like, they know where to dial things back. Optimized. And that's all that matters. These new games coming on this Xbox, they might not need that. This thing's so fucking overpowered that, fuck, it'll be fine, apparently.
You can probably make it a computer, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll get into that. But my main thing is Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, 2 really good fucking consoles. You're fine. You'll be fine. Like, you can't go wrong.
We're going to be solid for like the next 10 years.
Like, that's like someone going like, Mom, you got me a Lambo. I wanted a Bugatti. Like, okay, fuck you, bitch. Like, fuck you. And I know if anyone that watches this that's our PC players, they're gonna get pissed because they're gonna be like, it's more like a Nissan 370 to a fucking Mustang, whatever the fuck, or I don't know. Don't compare. The exotics are the PCs. Okay, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. It does its job, and that's all that matters.
I don't know why I specified 13-year-old boy earlier. We don't discriminate here. Motherfuckers, anybody could be a gamer. Let's put
even
that out
cats.
there. Even cats. Cats are great gamers. You ever have a cat walk on your keyboard while you're playing a game? It's fucking awesome. They do good work.
But yeah, that's some of the initial impressions and some of the conversation that I had with Joel. I wish that because it looks like a PC, it did have some PC components in it. I was telling Andrew, I doubt this would happen, but it'd be super sick that if it was a. So imagine like the entire thing's modular, like an actual PC.
Expandable storage. Switch out the SSD.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Imagine all of that.
Put in 3 SSDs.
Because I think everyone gets upset over. By everyone, I think you can guess who. Some people get upset over the idea that Xbox is not Xbox, and PC is not PC, and PlayStation is not that. There's this now weird thing where they're trying to combine all of them. To which I say, fuck off. Who cares? Who cares about all that? I understand exclusives and you want that, but in the end, let people just play the fucking games on whatever fucking console, on whatever fucking device. I think that is the ideal. Does the exclusives drive competition and then force companies to make better games? Sure, I can understand that. But at the same time, I think gamers know what they want. So any company that gives us subpar shit, we're going to rail on them.
Yeah, definitely.
Do we make leniencies for companies that give us subpar shit so long as they slap a fucking Star Wars title? Sure we do. We do that a lot, apparently. But that's besides the point.
You're buying the bottle.
Yeah. Who cares about what's inside?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like having a more cross-playable like ecosystem is ideal. I think it would be nice. Like it's like just think about how many people enjoy the fact that now we can finally start on some titles start playing with whoever the fuck we want.
Yeah, with like cross console crossplay.
Yeah, and like in Modern Warfare and Fortnite and stuff like that. It's fun. It's nice to be able to fucking play with someone that is on a different system and not be like,
oh, Fortnite's got some fucking reach too because it's on like phones.
It's on phones. It's on
computer,
Switch.
Yeah, it's on PC. It's on Switch. It's on pretty much every console.
Mm-hmm.
And now with stuff like Stadia and the idea of streaming, like those ideas are gonna just take that shit elsewhere.
It's allowing games to be more accessible to people and allowing people to be able to access all of their friends on any platform. And I'm all for that. And on that, that's why I was saying like my idea for like a modular PC-esque Xbox, I think is like ideal. So I was telling Andrew, imagine something similar to, you remember Windows 8, Windows 10, the really early beginning part of it, where it was more of just being like, here's our thing, but this isn't the full like experience. Not a lot of people like that. But here's what I'm saying. Give us a modular Xbox. More specifically, give us an kind of a PC, but with the Xbox OS and all that. And that's what it is. And for those that want that and don't care for anything else, that's what it is. It is an Xbox through and through. But because of the modularity, because Xbox now accepts keyboard and mouse, and you can do different frame rates and stuff like that, maybe allow us to then connect into it and then have us switch into a more Windows, like maybe an Xbox-y Windows thing where you can have more features of like a more standard like PC. And I'm like, I think that would be nice. It would allow a lot of console gamers to get into the world of PC playing without having to build a PC or buy a PC or get a whole nother system. Because like that's what a lot of, because basically right now we have PC players being able to play Xbox games with Xbox Play Anywhere or Game Pass or Ultimate Game Pass. And on the PC or on the Xbox side, we have Xbox players being able to get that PC feel with more games that support controller or mouse and keyboard. So that's why I'm like, I think having a system that can kind of blend the two would be like a nice way to get more people into this, like basically more people that are console diehards, but that want to dabble into PC. I think
it would be like baby's first PC.
Yeah, it would be a really like it would be a nice bridge.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Like, I would think that would be awesome if they could do. I understand if that's not what this console can do or what the next console will be able to do, but I think that would be a nice ideal. I'm not saying make an Xbox that is bam, hey, I click a button, now I have a PC. I get that. What's the point?
Just transforms.
Yeah, just like fucking morphs. You hear it plays the little Transformers thing. They license it just so they can have it. But like I get why
skins.
Yeah, I get why Microsoft wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but
I think something that is like a streamlined, like Xbox OS kind of Windowsy kind of
thing. Something more bare bones just to get you through it, and it's just entirely focused on games, and it's not an actual PC.
Yeah,
it's just that bridge between PC gaming and console gaming. Yeah. I definitely get what you mean. It'd be a very interesting way to go about it, and I'm sure Microsoft wouldn't lose money.
I mean, okay, and now getting into the last segment on this Xbox. I know there's been a very Xbox-esque kind of like topic, but like
that's what we're here to talk about.
I like. But on the final note, the pricing. Mm-hmm. How much would you want to pay for this thing?
For the Series X?
Yeah.
Standard console price. I mean, 500. I'd go about 500.
Are you aware of how overpowered this or how powerful this?
I believe if things stayed the same, it's somewhere around 4 times as powerful as a One X.
Roughly speaking, yeah.
Okay, which is fucking insane.
I don't know if it's going to be exactly 4 times. You can make some arguments. If it has an all SSD storage capacity,
that'll definitely.
That's definitely. Oh yeah, for sure. If it has more RAM, probably. They always use this really old ass CPU, but just kept modifying it. So it'd be interesting to see them be able to modify that old ass CPU or use the skills that they used to modify it, but on a latest CPU, which is essentially what they're doing. They have like a CPU that either came out last year or this year, and then they modified it. So I'm just like, if you guys are able to get a fucking 10-year-old CPU, modify it, and get it up to snuff for the Xbox One X, I can't imagine what the fuck you're gonna do with a brand new like CPU. That's fucking insane. Hopefully it works. And then with the RTX graphics and all that, yeah. So whether it's going to be 4 times exactly, hard to say, but it's definitely going to be more powerful. And to that, I want it to be around 5-ish, 600. I'd be willing to pay 600. If it's more, in my head, I can rationalize it, but I don't know if I'd want to pay for it. But I think one of the things is no matter what they charge for this thing, even if it's like $600, I'm pretty sure Xbox is still selling this Xbox at a loss. That's for sure. Like 4 times the hardware in a small bit, like in an actual computer, that would run you a couple $1,000s.
Yeah.
Like this thing's going to be more powerful than like some Razer Blade fucking my laptop or the Razer Blade laptops. And those things cost like $1,400, $1,600. So it's like,
yeah. But also, let's be real. This console's going to last us about 6 years.
Yeah, I want this thing to last a while.
I honestly, unless for some reason the market pushes it that way, I don't see the PS5 or the Series X getting replaced. Honestly,
not within 4 years.
Not within 4 years, definitely not. But it might push like 7.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
these things are powerful as fuck.
Yeah, they're trying to future-proof with 8K compatibility, and that's like with the Xbox going like, I think like it didn't come until the One S that we had 4K.
Yeah.
So
that's boosted.
Yeah, and that's boosted,
enhanced,
and that was when 4K was already a thing, like for a few years. So
then the One X pushed native 4K.
So with the this one, try to do like 8K. It's like it's future proofing for a while because like,
oh hell yeah,
a lot of people will still argue that 4K TVs and monitors aren't even commonplace in normal common households. I would say that number is a little bit higher. I don't think.
I'd say like 2-3 years from now, 4K TVs are gonna go the way of the 1080p.
Yeah,
HD
I think people.
Kind of
I think personally that people that say, oh, like 4K isn't even commonplace. It's like maybe not, but it's not like it's not hard to acquire. You can buy 4K TLC TVs at Best Buy or whatever the fuck for like 100 something, like 150, 300 at the very, very, like, if I think you can get them like $100, maybe, or like maybe $100, $200. I know you'll get into decent ones at 300, but like it's not like they're super expensive TVs anymore. Like 4K is not hard. Is it gonna look nice quality wise? Probably not, but you get the resolution.
Yeah, you'll get that 4K resolution. And honestly, in the place that we're at right now, you can get a big ass 4K TV for that low of a price, but it's not gonna be the greatest.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to actually get one this size too, because the ones that are smaller, that's not the 4K resolution, are gonna be on the pricier side too.
Yeah, and it's just like, what is it? When, like I said, going back to the argument, when people say, "Oh, it's not even commonplace," I'm like, "Are vacuums commonplace?" Yeah. Well, they cost the fucking same.
Yeah.
You can get 4K TV for like a vacuum price. So
Dad, I want an Xbox. Sorry, son, we gotta get a new fucking. We gotta get a new Shark.
Yeah, like you can get a fucking you can get a for the same price as a lot of like Sharks, for Dysons, for like all kinds of shit. You can get a pretty decent 4K TV. So I don't know. That's why I'm just like, if it's not commonplace, it's because people just don't want to get it.
Fucking floors, get a 4K TV.
It's not because it's like it's hard to acquire. They're easy to acquire at this point. People just may not want them, and that's fine. That's fine. Like,
yeah, totally fine. I mean, there are several 1080p screens out there that, I mean, they'll have some semblance of HDR and stuff. So
yeah,
it'll still look really great.
Yeah, it'll look fine. Picture quality is up the ass.
Yeah, and a lot of these are going in like bedrooms and small rooms and stuff. So, you know, they'll be fine at the distance that you'll usually have them. And
yeah,
you'll want to get something bigger and higher resolution with more stuff if like if you have a bigger room or something.
right?
Because where it's at now, those TVs have to be gigantic and they have to be seen at a distance, or else you're gonna see those pixels.
Yeah, there's always a certain size to distance ratio for 4K TVs. Same thing with 1080p and 8K. And if you know it, chances are you don't even need to upgrade. But that's why I say get HDR. That is less gimmicky. It makes a difference. Get wider color gamut TVs. That makes a difference. Like stuff like that.
And learn how to program your TVs. Some bad coloring out there.
Well, LG and all of them, like there's a new standard. They want to make it film mode, not movie mode or theater mode, as some of them. Like LG and all of them are trying to make, like, in partner with like Technicolor and stuff like that. They want to make like film mode. So when you go it's the TV at the most like neutral it could possibly be, like most cinematic as possible. I think that would be pretty cool. But anyways,
yeah, no, it'll help, because honestly, I don't know how to color my TVs. I'm gonna be real. I have John. And I
get it. Some people don't like the accurate colors on TV. Like this is not accurate. We just did it so it looks cooler.
Yeah, we boosted the fuck out of some shit.
It looks ugly as fuck, honestly. But I get it. John and Katie, they hate film. They hate the way it looks. They always put it in sport, where it's super contrasty, super bright and vibrant. Yeah. I'm like,
I don't like it.
It's nasty, but
I don't like it.
Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, going back to it, they're really future-proofing this Xbox in terms of consoles, and I think it'll be a console for like quite a while. Especially, like I said, if there's modularity, that boosts its longevity. But I know there was some other stuff that some people were saying that we might also, because this is called the Series X.
Yeah,
they might rebrand the other one to Series S, the 1S, or the all digital versions, or whatever, or the slimmer versions.
That is a good point.
Because I remember reading some rumors about like there being a cheaper model for
Always.
Yeah, there's like always. So
2 there always are.
yeah.
Master and an apprentice. Which plays into later when we talk about Star Wars.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
And to be fair, this is my closing thoughts, which is just like, if the Series X is too much, which honestly, if it's going to do what it's going to do, it's going to be overkill, and you can get by with an Xbox One X perfectly fine.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to be riding my One S for a while.
The only reason why I'm going to be getting it is because I am a bushy ass motherfucker. And also, if I get the Series X, Breana can have my One X, which isn't like it. Again, I'm not trying to say I'm giving her some second tier. It's still a quality fucking console. So, yeah. But if there's a Series S.
Financing.
Yeah, there's also that. So,
which I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
If I buy that Xbox, I'm buying it.
I'm probably going to have to finance. That's what I did for this one. Yeah, but anyways, that is all. And this concludes John's whole spiel on the new Xbox. I am excited to see what they do, and I want to see what PlayStation has to in reply. I think it'll be pretty fun. But next year is going to be a really fun year for games.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or at least the following years, because I think like companies are already starting to develop for these consoles, for these next gen. So games are gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah,
because not only do the consoles have to future proof themselves, but it also kind of puts producers in a tight spot to future proof for those consoles too.
Yeah, and it's not all about graphics as well. That's the other thing. Yeah, it's like,
I mean, a game isn't all about graphics.
Yeah, and like with powerful consoles, maybe it's more characters on a screen, maybe it's better like cinematics, maybe it's better terrain, bigger worlds, livelier worlds, more lived in worlds,
faster movement,
better AI. So it's all
and the colors.
Yeah. Anyways, Daniel, bring us around to our second topic.
Daniel's quick thoughts on the Xbox.
Oh, right.
Because he had none. If we're finally in a place for Bluetooth headsets, Xbox, get the fuck on it, please. God damn it. Makes me wonder how the power cable is going to be. Are we going back to a brick? I don't feel like we have any reason to go back to a brick.
One, Breana said the same thing about Bluetooth headsets, which is kind of funny. But you know our controllers are Bluetooth, right?
Yes, which makes me like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Bluetooth 5, it's good. Just integrate it. God. Second thing, no company needs to put power bricks. I mean, I get it. Some things do need power bricks. That's fine. But like when you integrate it into the box, like PCs or some shit, like fuck power bricks. I fucking hate them. I hate a small cable into the big thing into a fucking no. I just want cable done. Just saying.
And yeah, the one that they can like you can disconnect the power cable from the brick. Sometimes it's useful. Sometimes it's fucking annoying because you kick a cable and then you know. Also, if you hit an Xbox One's power brick with a BB-8, it'll turn it off.
Also, not saying that they have to, but like if you can make the new controllers Type-C, that'd be cool.
If they aren't Type-C, I'd be fucking just baffled.
Yeah.
Speaking of the new controllers, nothing's very different, which honestly I'm pretty happy with. Unless there's some like drastic improvements with the control. I mean, Joel and I were talking, and he said that there's rumors or something that there's gonna have some type of feedback. Like attention feedback on the triggers.
Oh, that's interesting.
So like if you're using a bow, the trigger will get harder to hold down.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm pretty fucking with it, but like, you know, it might be a little hard for some people.
That's all for like the true experience players.
Yeah, true experience players.
Competitive players will never have that shit on.
Yeah, no.
Competitive players don't.
I know they need that fucking trigger.
Yeah, they want like fucking the actuation points to be so fucking small. They want like fuck them because they don't like shadows in games, and it annoys the shit out of me. I'm like, it looks like shit, but whatever.
Yeah, that controller, nothing new except for the dedicated share button.
Yeah, that's the thing that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not gonna totally revamp the controller and you want to fucking sell a new controller, might as well put a fucking Type-C. That's all I'm saying. If it's not going to be brand new, just make a controller with a Type-C. Thank you.
If you don't want to put a Bluetooth receiver in the Xbox, put it in the fucking controller, Microsoft. You can do it. We have the technology. Make the controller $80. I'll buy it. Fuck.
A Type-C Bluetooth one?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if it'll interfere with the signal going out for the signal going in, but you can do it. I trust you. God.
You guys already have Blu-ray players. Why not Bluetooth players?
Anyway. Yeah, Xbox One controller, since it came out, still the best controller I've ever had in my fucking hands, and it will never change. Second, like very, very close second would be the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. When I finally got my hands on that shit was good. Guess what? It's Type-C. Way to go, Nintendo.
Y'all know what you're doing.
Anyway.
For me, PlayStation controllers are always going to be at the bottom. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. I remember when I first put a PS4 controller in my hands, it literally felt like a demo controller made of plastic, made by like Pelican or whatever the fuck it was called. The like cheap ass ones you get at GameStop. No, PlayStation, get your shit together. Get your shit together, please.
I know people out there, you're gonna say it's a good controller. I'm sorry, but you're
wrong.
You're just stupid. I'm sorry. We still love you, but you're a little touched in the head.
This is coming from someone who grew up with a PS2 for most of his life and a PS3. I loved PlayStation. I don't know what the fuck happened with the PS4 controller. That DualShock 4 is fucking garbage. And no one uses the touch panel. Get rid of it. Anyway, son of a bitch.
Just became a little less Daniel closing thoughts and more Daniel rant.
Yeah. Also, again, I love the green in the tower.
Wow.
It's pretty fucking cool. I don't care. I'll find a place to put it. It'll go somewhere, you know.
It'll match your new Razer keyboard.
It'll match my new Razer keyboard.
Do you need a mouse?
No, I'm okay.
Damn it.
I don't use the mouse. I use the fucking touchscreen more than anything. Anyway, fuck. Star Wars is coming out this weekend.
Awesome segue.
Yeah, no, I tried to find a way back to my previous little mentions of Star Wars, and I couldn't. Anyway, Star Wars is coming out this weekend, and holy fucking Christ, it's about time. Good Lord. We are ending the Skywalker saga. But are we? Are we really? They say we are, but I don't know what the fuck's gonna go on there. And Star Wars Rise of Skywalker is coming out this weekend, and I'm not gonna see it probably until like Sunday, and it fucking sucks. But tickets are sold out. I want to watch it in Dolby. I gotta make this happen somehow.
Tickets are sold out in Dolby?
Well, like they're really shitty seats, like front seats, or they're just gone, or they're for 2:45 in the morning. I have work, bro. No, I can't do this. I don't have time to call out anymore either.
Didn't we see something we were going to see?
Yeah, I think we saw Infinity War at like 11 o'clock at night and got out like fucking 2:45.
Yeah, jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do it again.
I'd do it again too.
Did we see it in Dolby or IMAX?
We saw it in IMAX. Yeah.
What did we see in Dolby?
We didn't have Dolby yet. But I don't know. I saw Spider-Man in Dolby.
Yeah, we saw. I think I was with you. I think we saw Spider-Man in Dolby.
No, I mean, I saw Far From Home.
Yeah.
In Dolby with Alma.
Oh.
Yeah.
The fuck did I see in Dolby?
No idea. Fucking Gemini
No, I
Man?
think. No. I think I saw Endgame in Dolby.
Did we see Endgame in Dolby? We did see Endgame in Dolby.
Yeah, okay.
That was my first Dolby movie. It was sick.
It's fucking beautiful.
Oh,
like,
God, yeah.
I don't care that we didn't get to see the little extra bit of screen real estate from IMAX. It was fucking beautiful. I don't give a shit. It was nice.
But God, I can't wait to see Star Wars in Dolby. It's gotta look fucking amazing. It's gotta sound awesome. It's probably gonna be a smidge too loud, but you know what? That's okay.
Nothing will be as bad as our Interstellar experience.
God, no, that wasn't even an IMAX movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Interstellar or if it was just the theater, but that shit, when we went to go see it, the movie is great. We enjoyed it, but fuck, that audio was horrendous. It was like, if all theaters are at 7, this one was at 10, and it hurt our ears because there are a lot of high pitch kind of noises, and it sucked.
It's like someone was mixing the soundtrack for the movie and then started having sex on the panel and just hit the slider way up. I was like, fuck! Brought it down.
They never brought it down.
You're right. They never brought it down.
The only
like, fuck it. I don't remember where this started and I can't find it.
Yeah.
They won't notice.
It sucked, but oh well.
Fucking God. I've been watching all the Star Wars movies for the past couple weeks. Of course, started with the original trilogy, working my way up. It's so interesting to see just the evolution, the de-evolution, sort of evolution, and then Solo. I do not like Solo still. There are so many fucking problems with that movie.
What about
I hate it so much. Rogue One's still one of my top fucking Star Wars movies. That movie had its problems as well. Don't get me wrong.
number 1 being no lightsabers?
I'm okay with that.
I want lightsabers.
Lightsabers don't make the Star Wars movie, John. It's about the connection to the Force.
I beg to differ.
I've also been watching Star Wars Rebels recently.
What about Mandalorian?
Oh fuck yes, I've been keeping up with the Mandalorian, bitch. You know that. Oh my god, it's so fucking cool. Just seeing just boots on the ground, how people, like, of course the Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, whatnot, all that shit. But also just a story like around them of seeing how, because Mandalorian takes place between 6 and 7, so Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. So between those movies, Mandalorian is happening. It's interesting to see how the fall of the Empire affected people, how the New Republic is establishing itself, and just, you know, how people are living. And it kind of connects also to Star Wars Rebels for me, because in that you see, again, boots on the ground, how people are living with the rise of the Empire. And we've never really seen that. Of course, with the original trilogy, we started with the Empire in power. With the end of the prequel series, started with the fall of the Republic, rise of the Empire, but we don't get to see what's in between. And I am, Dominic, I'm sorry. You told me a long time ago. I didn't believe you.
So
you told me a long fucking time ago to start Rebels, and I'm sorry.
So it's
God damn, you were right.
Republic, Empire,
First Order.
Is that how it goes?
Like rise of people in power?
Yeah, like where the government's in power.
Government, yeah. So of course it's Old Republic, Republic from the prequel series. Republic falls, Empire rises. Empire falls, New Republic rises, but it's still very small. And then the First Order bounces back with the same strength of the fucking Empire. I don't know how that happened. Abrams, explain yourself. But anyway, yeah, and so that's kind of where we're at right now. So those are the governing powers.
What I always find interesting is how they have just so many goddamn Star Destroyer kind of ass.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck you get all that metal?
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Like, what the fuck? These things are huge.
How long is it taking to build those?
Yeah, I know.
Did you just fucking have them somewhere? Just
you like all of them are destroyed or some shit, and then like 5 years later, you have a big ass one again. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
These things are meant to house hundreds of people operating at the same time.
Like Death Star ass big things. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't get it, but oh well.
Time dilation? What happens there?
I don't get it.
What's going on? Anyway, it's interesting to see Rebels and the Mandalorian like side to side, because you get to see these two perspectives of the people in the series, aside from the main conflicts, and how they deal with the world around them. And it's very fucking interesting. I'm about to finish season 2 of Star Wars Rebels out of 3. And it's just very nice to have that look inside of the world, that world building. That's what I love about Star Wars the most, is the fucking lore and the world, and they do such a good job of just making it happen and explaining these different things with little things here and there. Yeah, there's a lot of fan service that happens. Princess Leia was in one of the previous episodes, and it kind of threw me off because it's like, you met 2 Jedi, yet no mention of the Jedi other than Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, you know, you're kind of fucking up your own lore there, but I blame Disney.
Yeah. Don't they constantly do shit that just doesn't really make sense?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Isn't Leia like a whole topic of like annoyance for people?
Oh yeah, starting with her random British accent.
Yeah, and then like she never gets to use the Force.
Yeah, no, I mean in Star Wars Legends, which is like the canon books that are no longer canon since Disney bought it. She was actually getting trained as a Jedi.
Oh.
And she had her own lightsaber, and her and Luke were training, and then her children were both Jedi. They were twins, I think. And then her son, just like the movies, went to the dark side. Her daughter, light side, son killed his sister. Then some other shit happened. It was very enticing, very cool. Disney, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I still think it's dumb. Her brother, super powerful Force user. Her, not at all. Can have a kid that is a Force user.
Super powerful Force user.
The fuck?
She's actually very in touch with the Force, but again,
she can't use it.
Yep.
She can tell. Right?
She has very aside from Last Jedi, we never really see Leia use the Force, because during filming, Leia wasn't supposed to be Luke's sister. We don't really ever get that until Return of the Jedi, because they didn't know that they wanted to make them twins. That's why there's a scene with Yoda on Dagobah when Luke is leaving, and Yoda's talking to Obi-Wan, and he's like, it has that whole dramatic scene where the thing goes red because the light from the X-Wing, and it's super dramatic because everything goes dark except the red light on Yoda, and he's like, there is another. And that other Force user was supposed to be God knows who during that time. But then when they did Jedi, it was like, it's Leia. It's his sister. And that's why Leia can feel Luke through the Force. And that's the extent that we see her use the Force until The Last Jedi. And then she was an all-powerful Force user who can survive in space. Which, honestly, I wasn't too happy about in the beginning, but it was still a very great moment for her character. And Carrie Fisher had already passed at that time, so it was kind of a very momentous moment, because that's kind of a fucked up way to send her out. And honestly, I'm okay with that, because that movie,
I want to see her use a lightsaber.
That movie had far worse problems. And yes, I would like to see that too. And I think she actually helps Rey build her lightsaber, or rebuild Anakin's lightsaber.
Oh,
because in the trailer, she's holding a lightsaber that looks like Anakin's / Luke's. But that lightsaber was destroyed in The Last Jedi. So I don't know what, but Rey also has a lightsaber that's modeled after Luke's lightsaber, the blue one. I'm always just gonna call it Anakin's lightsaber. After Anakin's lightsaber, during the movie. So she either rebuilds that, or Leia helps her build it. She stole the Jedi text from the island before Yoda fucking struck it with lightning, which is fucking wild.
It's like no one gets to use lightsabers, and it's like, ah, fuck you, dude.
But yeah, so I don't know what's going on. I'm really hoping that Leia helps her build her lightsaber and there's a literal passing of a torch
That'd be pretty cool
in the movie, because that would be very interesting. And it'd be, you know, a good, nice, heartfelt scene.
Right.
Other than that, I don't know what's going on, what they're gonna do with Leia. I really hope it's a good send off. I really hope the movie's good, because I've been seeing like reports and stuff, and like there's this one thing of like there's this picture thing on Twitter, this collage that was like, this reporter asked the cast of Star Wars Rise of Skywalker to describe the ending of the movie or how they felt about the movie without using words, and all of their faces were just very concerning. And I hated it. I was like, fuck. And there were other reports of like, you know, this movie's not, you know, looking too great. And then there's a whole stormtroopers have jetpacks now gimmick.
But is there a reason that they can't have jetpacks?
It's just the way they go about it. In the latest trailer, like, one, they're riding through a desert on snowmobiles, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Not speeders.
Why wouldn't they
things that are basically snowmobiles for sand?
But speeders
not speeders.
Why what?
Not levitating speeders that we've had this technology for hundreds of years.
But
snowmobiles. I get it. Not everybody can have great technology. That's cool. I understand.
I mean, Anakin was poor as fuck and still had a speeder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, they're running away from them, and then all of a sudden, these two troopers jetpack off these speeders, and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Finn. Finn's like, they can fly now. Oh my god!
Just shoot them.
And it's like, yes, they can fly now. I'm sorry. I know that's a natural reaction, but also,
I mean, in the games they had jetpacks. Some of them.
It's, I don't know. It was just kind of disappointing to see.
Jetpacks have always been a thing, though.
Yeah, so. I know, but it's just the way they handled it in the trailer, in that scene. Hopefully, like with every movie, context helps. You know,
maybe.
But judging by what I know of Finn's character, I'm still gonna hate it. It's still gonna be a bad moment. It's probably gonna take me out of the movie a little bit. But hopefully, what comes after that is a lot better.
Hopefully.
I just wasn't feeling it too much, and yeah, I hope they send Carrie Fisher out in a good way.
I have still yet to see The Last Jedi.
Just watch it. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it like sometime this week.
It still looks sick as fuck.
Why wouldn't it?
Exactly. It still looks sick as fuck.
4K HDR, boy.
Yeah.
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 I know it looks sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I really just want to see lightsabers.
Just fucking see lightsabers.
I don't care much for Star Wars other than lightsabers. Yeah.
Star Wars is fucking awesome. I don't know. The other thing that I am looking forward to is Kylo's Sith troopers.
Oh, is that the little girl with the?
No, they're red stormtroopers.
No,
not Snoke's Red Guard thing, but they are stormtrooper outfits, but they have red color scheme, and they're sick as fuck. They're called Sith troopers because they're force sensitive.
Ooh, can they use lightsabers?
No.
Damn it.
I mean, I'm sure they can use lightsabers, but I doubt that they're gonna get lightsabers. But they're force sensitive stormtroopers, from what I can recall, and that's gonna be fucking awesome.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yes. Why has this not been a thing?
That sounds like an actual challenge.
Yeah.
To like, we'll send stormtroopers, actual Jedi. Oh no. It's like, we'll send stormtroopers that can use the force. Like what? Boom. Ah!
And they're probably trained fairly decently.
You see a Jedi do that little jumpy thing. We're like, wow, and then like they're up on like 3 stories up, and they turn around like, haha, and then the fucking Sith trooper jumps up and is like, "What's up, bitch?" And you're like,
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hi, John. Hey, lady.
Hello.
Yeah, no, so that's gonna be really fucking cool. I want to see that, and I want to see what kind of challenge and creativity that brings to this fucking movie, because we are gonna need some big thing happening other than Palpatine and Leia's goodbye.
Yeah, because it's the end of the saga, right?
Yep, I feel like it's just gonna be hordes of ships fighting hordes of ships, and
isn't that almost all Star Wars?
Not really, no.
The original was, or not the original, the 1, 2, and 3, right?
I mean, what? Okay, yeah, there are giant ship battles within, you know, Star Wars, because it is a Star War. But this seems like it's gonna have like the Iron Man 3 moment, and I'm not too impressed right now. But again, with context, hopefully it comes through. Yeah, so it's gonna be dick measuring contests up the ass, and then Palpatine. We still don't know what the fuck's going on there. Honestly, I would have been happy if they made Luke the bad guy. I would have taken that. I kind of wanted that, but no, he did.
He did.
He's one with the Force now.
He hella did.
He hella did.
Does he have Ghost?
I don't know.
That's stupid.
He should. Should.
Does Carrie Fisher have a Ghost?
She should. If Carrie Fisher doesn't get a fucking Force Ghost, I'm gonna be livid.
Where's Anakin's Force Ghost?
Chillin'.
Stupid. I just want, like, what's his name? Nick Fury?
Oh.
What's his name?
Mace Windu.
Yeah, there you go. I want Mace Windu to come by. Force Ghost. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. It takes Anakin's hand. But I'm a ghost. It'll grow back.
But yeah, so Star Wars coming out this weekend. Or this weekend.
We have moderate level of hopes for it. I wish I had high hopes for it.
High hopes.
I really do. Wish I had high hopes for a living. But shooting for the stars because I couldn't make kill.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
Anyway, I love this franchise. J.J. Abrams, I'm really trusting you, man, because you don't have a good. You
don't have the greatest track record.
You don't have a greatest track record with movies starting with star. But I really want to see how Abrams closes out the story that he set out. And Rian Johnson is the person who directed Last Jedi.
I don't even know what he's done. I've never heard his name before.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, Rian Johnson, since he was the buffer in between these two movies, Abrams kind of had to work with what he had. And he was like, hey, I'm not going to change much. Like, Rian Johnson set out the story. I'm going to continue with that and see where it goes. And he's like, people are either going to like it or they're not going to like it.
It's not much I can do about it. Yeah, I can't really do much about that.
He's like, there's some stuff with the Force that people aren't going to like in this movie, but other people are going to love. And I'm like, ballsy move, Abrams. Ballsy move.
Honestly.
See if it pays off for him. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
If they're going to be doing stuff like that, honestly, I think they should just appease the people that give a shit about the Force.
Yep.
Don't like, it's like, oh, the average person is going to be like, oh, the Force is so cool. The diehards are going to be like, you just killed the Force. Why would you do that? Like,
oh, that's how Dominic felt after The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
It was like, they just ruined the Force for me. They just ruined my childhood. I was like, I don't think The Last Jedi was that bad, man. Like, God, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see until then.
Yeah. So this has been the Top Cup podcast, episode X, X.
Wow.
I don't remember what episode this is actually.
I don't think we're titling the episodes anymore.
Why?
No. I mean, like when we because like
when we record.
Yeah, when we record because I don't even know if we've been saying it for the past few.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like we'll know when we. It kind of makes it easier for when we post it. To be fair, because like if I needed to, I could post this before like any of the other ones. But I mean, you'll the only way you'll know is when we have like housekeeping.
True. Yeah.
And if you just kind of line that up, but I don't know. Yeah. It makes us able to switch around recordings, which is fine. But as of right now, we don't really plan on doing that. But what episode this is? I don't know.
You'll find out when it airs.
Yes.
But yes, this has been another episode of Top Cup Podcast. If you enjoyed the video and stuck with us through our terrible banter, thank you. And like, share, subscribe, of course. If you are listening to us on the audio platforms, did we listen? I already listed them.
Google us.
Google. God damn it. Why does this have to happen every episode? I'm actually starting to get tired of it.
Because you can't remember what fucking platforms we're on. Granted, neither can I.
For the last time, Google us, please. It's just fun seeing that. Anyway, you can find us on audio platforms such as Google, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts and beyond. Not beyond, but beyond that. And you can Google us. Yes, John. You can Google us.
We're like on Spotify and Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts.
I already listened to those.
Spotify. Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts.
Shut the fuck up, please. You can
Spotify Premium.
You can find us on social media platforms at TopCup Vids.
On everything?
On everything. Actually,
right. TopCup Vids on everything.
Vids on everything.
Yeah.
Except Facebook. Facebook, we're just TopCup.
We could change it to TopCup Vids, but at this point, just keep it.
We're just keeping it TopCup. I gave some much needed love to our Buzzsprout account and updated everything. So now we are topcup.buzzsprout.com.
Oh, nice.
And I changed it on all of our social media and my bio.
The email.
Our email address. No, but I made myself an admin. So if you would like to do that, I can do that as well.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. So I'll send you that email later.
The email and login information is right here.
Cool. Anyhow, hi, Bree.
Breana has been here. She's busy doing work stuff, like a hard-working woman.
I lost my place in the outro. Sorry, Joey.
If you enjoyed what you saw, like we said, please consider dropping a subscription, like, comment thingy down below. And if you're listening, you can't do that. So, sucks for you. Maybe you should just watch us. See what I did there?
Also, while you're at stuff, if you happen to come across our Extra Life link, it is the end of the year, and it is a donation. You can that can go on your taxes. All the adults out there, that's on you. You want a tax break? Donate. Help sick kids, or else you suck. I'm just joking.
Well, I mean,
you suck a little bit, but like I don't hold it against you. We all suck.
Like, we understand if you can't. But, like, if you can and you don't, wow. But, yeah.
God.
Where were we? I don't know. We keep getting interrupted.
You can find me at, on social media at Your Buddy Danny, basically for Instagram and Twitter. You can find John at John Oevitas on Instagram and Clean on Twitter. If you don't like paying attention to me, I understand. But everything's in the description. But anyway, this has been another episode. And just to close out, John.
Yes.
Love you, buddy.
I know.
It's better. He's getting better. You guys. Love you, buddy. Until next time. See ya.